何？お前はもう死んでいる。
If parking shitty is a crime, I guess I should be arrested. Don't trust anything I say in this video, guys. I drive a BMW. Hey Girl Scout, what's shakin'? How have you been? I've personally been thinking about a time a flatbed carrying a bunch of cars wasn't properly secured, and so a giant piece of plywood nearly decapitated me on the highway. And yes, it was a Quebec license plate before you ask. Other than that, I'm great though. But in thinking about that incident, I did decide that in a world full of idiots, there must be a lot of videos of idiots operating heavy machinery. And thus I discovered the idiotsincars subreddit. So today, I thought we could look at the people who treat driving like they're playing The Simpsons Hit and Run in real life, and feel better about the fear we all still have about parallel parking to this very day. Let's just jump right into it. Think that was dashcam footage of a drunk driver, but I would like to believe it wasn't someone in real life being stupid and selfish, and rather the trailer for a new action-packed VR game about trying to get home sloshed after a pub crawl without being caught or in an accident. The twist is, no matter what you do to try and get home, no matter what route or choices you make, and the game offers a lot to give the illusion of hope, as long as you make the choice to drive yourself, you can't win and make it home safe. The secret ending is by interacting with a subtly placed phone at the bar to call a cab. Who would have thought? Sponsored by Mad, of course. But in all seriousness, drunk driving in 2021? And caught doing so? Please. Guess someone didn't follow my advice from previous videos. If you know, you know. But honestly, I don't get it. I'll admit to driving while inebriated, if you count being intoxicated by the sweet sound of Joji blasting from the speakers, but I couldn't imagine consuming a mind-altering substance and then deciding for other people whether they get to live or not based on my actions. And if you're here to say you drive better stoned or a little bit buzzed, then you must be a shit driver in the first place because your reflexes and coordination are affected compared to being sober no matter what you try and convince yourself and everyone else. You'd think I wouldn't have to drop a drunk driving lesson in here, but the amount of DUI videos on the subreddit scared me enough to want to at least mention it once. Someone needs to call Hank Hill. I think he's gonna be outraged at this one.
Loser! You're a loser!
All I hear echoing in my head are his iconic words.
That boy ain't right.
Look, if you're that worried about someone scratching your truck and getting too close to you for comfort, do what the other boosted Dodge dudes do and park or drive right down the middle of the line. Works like a charm because everyone thinks you're a major douche balloon and doesn't want to come anywhere near you to have you yell racial slurs out the window over the shitty pop country song blasting out of your speakers. bonus points for wearing a wife beater and having a bumper sticker comparing your wife to your cattle on the farm or whatever, and double bonus points for blocking someone in their parking spot when they're trying to back out or tailgating and weaving around someone who's just trying to change lanes before the next exit. I honestly couldn't pick which is more explosive, the North American truck boy's tempers or this tank of propane slowly being worn down on the pavement. At least the propane doesn't chase you off the highway to the nearest Tim Hortons gas station to make fun of you for not owning a Bass Pro Shops hat. Damn, who's the explosive one now? Let's move on from my deep-seated hatred and watch more vehicular crimes against humanity. Santa really said ho ho hold up there, sir. If this doesn't clear his name in the grandma getting run over by a reindeer case he was acquitted for all those years ago, I don't know what will. The man took his years of maneuvering the busy Christmas Eve skies with 9 hard-to-drift reindeer and took to the streets to make sure the good public wasn't stuck without Christmas gifts to give the kids because of some idiot hit-and-runner making others' insurance go through the roof. Have you ever wondered what Santa got up to the other 364 days of the year? Well, it seems that when he's not on holiday in Bali with Mrs. Claus and dealing with elf workplace labor lawsuits, he's out here doing his best to give the good boys and girls some justice. And who can blame him for trying to keep being a world hero? He seems desperate to escape the bad press that new Seth Rogen Christmas show has given the good saint nickname. Because Santa knows that whatever skin color or gender you're born with doesn't influence if you're on the naughty or nice list, contrary to what the show is trying to tell everyone. I guess we now know the only reliable footage for accurate news is a dash cam, so please type out justice for Santa in the comments below if you stand with the Claus against the horrible injustices he's faced. See this? This is why I won't drive in the UK. I'm so afraid of accidentally ending up in the wrong lane and being made fun of on Reddit. Or like hurting someone, I guess, but mostly the Reddit thing. I imagine the rest of the video shows her getting mad at the people on the correct side of the road because once you hit like 70, you don't care anymore. You can say whatever you want, and people are just like, well, they're old anyways, so no point bothering to argue here. Which is why I plan an old retired life of wearing pajamas all day, arguing about things I know are ridiculous to see who bothers trying to refute me, and pulling pranks to see how far I can take secondhand embarrassment. Shit. I do this at least once a week as is and have the time of my life, so I can only imagine how it'll feel to be so free. I bet she doesn't even pay insurance on her car, and when they come after her, she just says, eh? And they politely talk her through it. She says, ah, of course, and continues to not pay because they didn't care enough to arrest her. Repeat until her funeral, whereupon reading her will, her grandson discovers all of the money she saved in insurance gifted to him to buy himself his very first car. A truly touching story. Let's put the brakes on this whole video and end it here, because I think I need some fueling after going through that exhausting uphill journey with you guys. Goes without saying, but try not to be a big dumb idiot when operating a 3,000-pound hunk of metal in the public, and watch out for the big dumb idiots that don't listen and put you at risk when on the road. And my personal bonus advice is to take a winter driving course if you live in a country full of ice and snow, because once you know how to handle drifting and fishtailing, your confidence when the inevitable happens will help you immensely. Trust, I drive my tiny sedan in rural Canada all winter. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on my socials, link in the description, and definitely come over to the Discord to have a nice chat with me sometime. Anyways, that's all from me. Hope you all have an amazing day, and I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Thanks for watching.